Mine, I'll say this. I'll preface mine with I did things that may be a little unrealistic. Like I didn't go crazy unrealistic, but I went with things that are like would
Me too.
make some fun headlines.
Oh
Like
yeah.
things that probably
I
won't
have one
happen, but
trade
like
in mind.
I have a couple trades, but if they were to happen,
Sweet.
like it would
Frozen.
make for a fun NFL offseason. What do you think the Bears?
I
Would
have
do?
one because Caleb Williams. Have to. You have to. Have to
Okay.
take him, dude.
I
Because,
have
like,
I have the
you got him
Bears.
too?
I have the Bears trading the pick. I don't know. I'm in between on what they should do because I like yeah, you should take Caleb Williams because he's Caleb Williams. But if they were to trade the pick, I said they traded down with Minnesota, got like 3 first round picks and their 11 pick. Minnesota gets the first round pick. Justin Jefferson is paired with Caleb Williams.
Damn. Yeah. That'd be crazy. But, like, if you're the Bears, though, like, you have to take him. Because now you can build around him for what's the 5 years where they don't have to pay him? Or 4 years where they
Right.
just don't have to pay him?
Four-ish.
And Fields, you got to pay, what, next year?
I know
It's like-
it would make a lot more sense, and it's what they would do. They also probably wouldn't send him to a division rival where they'd have to
Oh,
play him
yeah.
a bunch. But I was just thinking, like him and Justin Jefferson would be fucking awesome. So
And
that's how
Addison.
that's my mock draft. Yeah, what things would be fucking awesome? It would be awesome if Caleb Williams played with Justin Jefferson. So
Yeah. Yeah, they would get a haul.
That they would get
they
a
would,
haul.
they would get a haul, and it's also like things you never like. The draft
Expect.
goes like things you never expect. So like if that ends
Oh,
up
yeah.
happening, like I'm
Like,
I'm
before
sold.
the draft, like, how many people thought Carolina was going to trade up for the number 1 pick? Like, I didn't see it
Right.
happening.
And how many
Everybody was
people
like,
thought
oh,
that
Houston.
the Houston have 2 top 3 picks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And both of them hit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fire. I love both those. I think it's gonna be Williams, but honestly, it's not like 100% for me at all. If they keep that pick, just because it's the Bears, and I wouldn't be shocked if because there's so much heat from Bears fans to keep Fields. So I really wouldn't be shocked if it ends up being a trade for them.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, the division rival thing, yeah, but again, it is the Bears, so not
It's the
craziest
same thing, though. Like, how many times are you just going to, like, oh,
Reboot.
well, maybe Fields is the guy, and then we do this
Right.
when you have, the best quarterback prospect since Lawrence or since Luck, whatever you want to say, or Burrow, just in your lap.
Yeah.
Like, at some
Right.
point, it's the same thing like with the Patriots. At some point, you just have to take the guy.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, you do it, but it's also like if the Bears you're going to take him because you haven't had a good quarterback in your entire franchise history, and you have one sitting in your lap, like you're saying. But like, imagine
Yeah.
Caleb Williams doesn't turn out to be like a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
then
do you
what,
imagine if he's like a prima donna and like I don't
What
know
more
if you guys
can
saw
you
his
do?
GQ interview. His GQ
Yeah.
interview was brutal.
he wore a dress, right?
Yeah. I could care less about like what he's wearing if he can play football, but just like some of the dialogue.
But imagine Caleb Williams doesn't turn out to be this Hall of Fame player. Then like, what more can you do as the Bear? Like as the Bears front office, how could you get a better prospect?
No, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you should get a second round pick for Fields if you were to trade him. Like you have to
Right.
trade him if you almost have to trade him now.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
not
And
like
then
something
you would
can do
just
on
commit.
draft night.
But I also think the Bears are kind of in love with like last year trading their first round pick and having another first round pick this year. Like if they traded it and got 3 future first round picks, then they
Oh.
could just keep falling in love with more first round picks and first round picks.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. All right, pick 2.
Yeah,
two.
Washington. I had another trade here, another fun theoretical trade. They trade with the Chargers, who are picking 5th, and the Chargers draft Marvin Harrison, Justin Herbert, and Jim Harbaugh. I think that would be like as much of an electric team as you can get.
Wow.
Yeah, I went Drake May.
Okay, yeah.
Just the
Commanders.
easy.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
if you're in the like Commanders front office, are you not worried about the whole UNC quarterback thing?
No.
Yeah, that's
Like
Okay.
the guy can just flat out ball. Like what? He's like He's Herbert. He's 6'5" with an absolute howitzer for an arm. Like again, at some
No,
point,
he-
like these NFL GMs just have to stop overanalyzing everything and just take the dude that's 6'5" and can throw it 75 yards on a line. Like I don't care if
it
he
is like that.
won or lost in college. He produced with not great wide receivers. I mean, they had the Des Walker kid and then Downs, but Downs is like a midget, and Des Walker only got to play half the year. Like UNC was good because of Drake May. So, like
Yep.
again,
No, that's
just
true.
take the safe pick.
I
Yeah,
love the
I
May
get
pick
that.
there. The Marvin Harrison pick though. That is
Yeah, that'd be
that
sweet.
is
Wouldn't that be something?
that
That
would
would
be
be
Yeah.
something.
so cool if they
The
just did
Commanders
that.
are almost in the same thing as the Bears. Like, just take the guy that can change your franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Howell is not going to turn into anything
No.
special. So
And you could
Where is
probably
where
get
did
what?
yeah, you could definitely
You could
get
probably
some
get like a fourth rounder for him from some like
yeah,
I don't know, like
I
Denver.
also like their new coach, new management stuff. I definitely
Yeah.
don't see them staying with. I see them definitely taking a quarterback, whoever it may
Yeah.
be. I also
And
kind of
Kingsbury's there now.
right. I'm also high on Drake May, which is why I didn't want him going second because I had the Patriots taking him with the third pick.
Yeah.
There's
See,
this-
I have the
What do you got?
Patriots trading with Atlanta, and then Atlanta selecting Jaden Daniels.
Why?
Don't do that to me.
Dude,
Why?
that's what they're gonna do. The more things change, the more they stay the same. The
Yeah.
Patriots are gonna trade back. They're gonna sign like a Cousins or a Russell Wilson's for a year and just keep waiting and keep waiting. It's the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
New coach.
Yeah,
I
new
disagree
coach.
because it's completely new there. I disagree.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna do like a fake mock draft and see how long I could get you guys, and I had them taking Joe Alt, but then I went on a run of like 4 wide receivers, and none of them were Marvin Harrison. And then Atlanta trading with Miami, and Miami drafting the Tagovailoa brother,
Talia.
and then the Bears drafting 2 more quarterbacks just to load up as many quarterbacks
Good.
as possible.
Good.
I was
Good.
gonna rip that, but I didn't.
I mean, yeah. That was,
But if the
trading
Patriots
down-
stay, I would hope they take Daniels or even just take Marvin Harrison. Like either way, I'd be happy. Just don't take the tackle.
Don't take the tackle. You just
Don't
give
take
us a
the
skill.
tackle.
Give us someone to be excited about.
And
Yes.
you think they're trading down?
Yeah, I could see it. With
There was a
either
report
Minnesota,
that's saying
Atlanta.
there was a report saying if Elliott Wolf ends up being in charge, which he is, me and Quinn talked about it, but if Elliott Wolf ends up being in charge, expect the Patriots to take a long, hard look at drafting a tackle.
Yeah.
So
Is
would
that
be
that dude that's like funny looking, like kind of looks like a just total dweeb?
Elliott Wolf? Yes, he's
Yeah.
the GM of the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, he's not
Yeah.
like the official title
Yeah.
GM. They're just like
But he
acting
is.
like he is.
It looks like
I
he is.
also found this guy on Twitter, Joe A_NFL. He has
Okay.
less than 1,000 followers, and he's been posting these like QB prospect cards with his like draft like analysis for every single player in the draft. And I'm just gonna believe him, I think, for the rest of the year because he just disputes everyone in his comments, and it's like perfect. But I don't know enough about college football yet to be like this guy's wrong. And he breaks everything down. Like he's got Drake May here. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't.
Nope, not at all.
Whatever. But he's got Drake May as the best quarterback in the draft with a 3.8 grade. I don't know whatever, dude. But he's speaking highly of him, and I'm listening to Joe A. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I could also see like how we mentioned the Texans going second and 3. What if the Bears do that with the Pats and trade them Fields and then the 9th pick for our first rounder?
and then they
And
pick
then
up.
they take
yeah.
Marv.
Wowzer. That'd be awesome.
And
That
then
would be
we're
fun.
stuck with
I'd be pissed
Olu
because
Fashanu.
we'd be stuck, but also it'd be like that's awesome.
That's cool.
yeah, but then you have the possibilities of Daniels falling
Right.
to us at 9. Like
Oh.
it's
Okay,
crazy.
so where are
like,
we?
There's so pick 4.
That was the top 3. So my
Cardinals.
top
Pick 4,
3
so-
was what?
So pick 4. So Gase has the Falcons taking Jaden Daniels at 3, and Quinn has the Patriots taking Jaden Daniels at 3. Or Drake
No,
May.
I have-
Drake May.
Drake May.
Drake May at 3. Gotcha.
I'd be
Okay.
fine
Alright,
with
Car-
Jaden.
Cardinals. I have taken Marvin Harrison Jr. Probably the best player in the draft.
Yep. Probably.
fair. I was gonna do that, and then I realized I don't want Michael Gannon to be in charge of Marvin Harrison Jr. or that little short dude throwing him the ball. So that's why I did the whole Chargers thing. This is where I did the Falcons trade up and take Jaden Daniels.
Oh wow. Okay.
Smart,
So
yeah.
they both ended up.
We both
I
had
did the
that.
same thing, just a pick later. Yeah, I mean,
That's
he'd be that. How awesome would that backfield be?
Yeah,
Electric.
Him
Electric.
and Bijan. Yeah, that'd be something.
with didn't they sign somebody like real? They signed Kubiak as the OC. Clint
Yes. No, I know that was
Was
the
it?
Saints.
No,
The
that was
Saints.
Saints.
Saints
I
got
don't know who
Kubiak.
they signed somebody relevant.
Who again was like the slam dunk best OC candidate. So like, why did we not? I just don't understand. If I know that he's going to be the best OC, why don't the Patriots know? You know what I mean? But
Because
whatever.
NFL teams always try to just outsmart everybody, and it never works. Never.
Just
Like,
yeah. The son of Gary Kubiak, who was on the 49ers staff, I guarantee he's going to be a great OC.
yeah, and everything from the Shanahan tree is just gold. So,
Yeah. And again, he's Gary Kubiak's son. So it's like, what are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, so the Chargers,
fifth pick.
I had the Chargers taking Romo Dunze.
Yep. Banger.
Reports coming out that he ran a 4.34 at 2:15. Can't miss
Bigger than you
that.
think.
That's
Bigger
crazy.
than you
Yeah.
think.
Yep.
Yeah, bigger than
He's
you
a
think.
stud.
Yeah. He's so good.
This was the pick where I had Washington trading with the Chargers. So this is Washington's pick, and I had them taking Joe Alt. You get your franchise left tackle. I mean, you definitely need to figure out the quarterback thing. Maybe take care of it later in the draft. But new owners, they're
Deep
like,
class.
let's get a guy that'll be there for 15 years. They have the wide receivers already, and like no one's saying anything bad about Joe Alt. So I think
Yeah.
it's a good pick for Washington.
Sure up
Yeah,
the line.
yeah.
Let's run it back with Sam Howell for a year, see what you have.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
then
Yeah.
bank on getting Beck, Ewers, or Shador next year.
That's the other thing. That's the other thing about the Patriots taking a quarterback in this draft. Like, we don't want to wait till next year because there are no good quarterbacks.
No, the only
Unless
one I'd
it's
like is
Shador.
Beck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love Shador.
Beck.
I love
Beck
Shador.
is so much better than Shador.
So
I don't know, dude. Shador's pretty electric.
Beck
He
might
has-
have been the best quarterback in the country last year. Hot take.
Yeah,
There you
you're
go.
so high on him.
Dude, he's the best processor at the position. He runs an NFL offense. He is so good. You ever see him like put a ball in harm's way? Nope.
No, that's true. But I mean, no, neither did Stetson Bennett. So
Well,
Two different offenses. He has Bobo. Like Bobo has a pretty
that's
good track record with
He
QBs
doesn't
too.
have the
I think he was Stafford's OC. He basically plays like Stafford. He's so good, and he's like not a lot of tread on the tires. Only his first year starting, so I bet you he's going to win the Heisman. You can bookmark that.
all right.
I'm going to take the kid from Syracuse. Also, Stetson Bennett didn't what's his name just transfer there from Ohio State?
Oh, McCord.
Oh yeah, that bum.
I'm going to take
That
the
dude's-
Bridgewater State kid. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
know about him?
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that. That kid's
Shout
been a
out,
shooter.
whoever you are.
Whoever you are,
shout
shout out. I don't know
thought
how I
also-
don't know you. You grew up 20
Yeah,
minutes
Twitter.
from my house.
Stetson Bennett would have been a starter if he didn't get a DUI. That's all I was going to say. But
I think he's in rehab.
really,
Oh, really? Shout out.
Yeah,
Good
he
for
was
Twitter.
away from. I think he's been away from the Rams for like all year.
Oh,
damn,
shout out.
bummer.
Some people can't handle the spotlight.
All right. Well,
All right, sixth pick. Giants. I had them taking Malik Neighbors. Like they need a wide
Good.
receiver.
So did I.
Like
yep.
and Neighbors is another one of those LSU guys. Just go.
Yeah,
Like, it's
I know-
simple. Again, this has been like a super simple draft. Just take the best player available.
Yep.
Yeah,
you would think, right?
It seems like that should always be the strategy on these things, but it's not how it
Yeah.
ever goes.
The
And then
Jaguars
you
are
have
like,
teams-
I'm going to take
yeah.
Trevon Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, like or like what was it? The Raiders that one year. I'm going to take
Cleveland
Cleveland Farrell at 4
Yep.
with
Yep.
like I don't even know
like,
who
all right.
he wasn't even the best player on that Clemson D line. Like Dexter Lawrence,
Alex
Christian
Leatherwood.
Wilkins. Yeah. Okay.
Who are both better.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like all right.
Yeah. Also,
Again.
it's a bummer. Malik Neighbors is just if he gets drafted by the Giants, he'll just suck because the Giants can't turn any
Yeah.
wide receivers into decent wide receivers. So that sucks for him. But
I don't know. I got
Yeah.
faith in them.
you got faith in Danny Dimes?
I got faith in Brian Dable. They just because they do have like these garbage players that like make catches. Like they had a sneaky better receiving core than like the Patriots did in terms of like production. So it's
Dude,
bad.
they had
but
the
I mean,
worst receiving core in the NFL this year by far.
Yeah. They suck.
But
they
suck. But like
playable with the
they
Pats.
suck. But I'm like, oh, who's that? Who's that kid? I don't know. I forget his name. Wandale Robinson. He'd be the best receiver on the Patriots.
Terrible.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
You know, right?
He was really good at Kentucky with Will Levis.
Yeah, Levis.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Speaking
Keep
of
it
Will
moving.
Levis,
Yeah,
Titans.
Titans. Again, best player available. Take Brock Bowers. You have zero
Wow.
offensive weapons. Traylon Burks stinks. Derrick Henry's probably gone.
Yep.
Like what? Nico Westbrook Akini or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Just take Brock Bowers.
what
Take a
about
difference maker.
Taiji?
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. He was a beast at Tulane. If you ever watch his highlights, ridiculous. I was watching
Spears?
I was watching some Michael Pratt highlights the other day, the quarterback there, because I think he could be like a late steal, like a Dak Prescott. That running back, he was nasty. If you watch that game versus USC where they beat them, it was just like, whoa.
He was
Yeah.
going crazy. I had them taking that tackle out of Penn State. I don't know his name.
Fashanu?
Fashanu or something. Yeah, just because
Yeah.
the Titans suck and they need a good offensive tackle, or else you're not really the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah. I was thinking tackle, but then I was like, new coach, offensive minded, probably wants a weapon that he can build around.
Fair enough.
Bowers.
It would make more sense. It would make more sense, 100%.
Both fair, but
And
like,
especially because
sticking
they
with
took Skoronski last year too.
Oh, true.
Right. Yeah, they did.
take Scott.
Yeah.
The way the Titans have sort of like been operating this offseason, I feel like has just been like, oh, we're just gonna be like boringly bad. And so I feel like
Dude, they might not win a game.
Yeah. And I don't hate Levis, you know.
No, Will Levis will win them a couple games, like 2 or 3, but they're gonna be really bad.
They're gonna be real bad.
Yeah.
I don't know any
Especially without Vrabel.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose by 120 to the Dolphins.
That was the only thing keeping them in games. I'm like, oh, well, with Vrabel, like they're always going to be like a difficult team to beat. Now we just have some dude, like who is Zach Taylor's OC,
Brian
right?
Callahan or something like that.
Yeah. Who again is I like what the Bengals did, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, so who's up now? Atlanta, but I have it
We
as
had
the
10?
Pats. Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
yeah, Atlanta Pats. So it's the Pats because I had the trade. Joel, best player available.
Okay.
It's that simple. I think that's what they're going to do.
Damn you.
Man.
They might just take him
no,
at 3.
if that does happen, none of your family is safe. So you better hope it doesn't. But, I mean, yeah, he's going to be a good player. Like me and Matt were saying, he's going to be a Hall of Famer probably, but he's like never going to win MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like Quentin Nelson. Like,
Which
do I
would
have
be
to take
awesome.
Yeah.
If I was like the Bengals or something right now, like that'd be to take someone like that. But I don't like, man.
Yeah.
Give me a player I can root for.
Please.
Yeah,
Nobody's buying a Joe
I
jersey.
was gonna say I saw this on Twitter the other day. He was like, "If you're a Patriots fan right now, whose jersey are you buying?" Gonzalez. That
Peppers.
Yeah, I think he's a free agent.
No, it would
Yeah,
definitely
you're right,
be.
he is.
It would definitely be
David
Gonzo.
Andrews?
I'd probably buy it. Yeah.
David
Gerard
Andrews
Mayo.
is a good pick, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. I think I used to have a Hightower jersey.
Yep. Now you can
Chad
bring that back.
Ryland.
Yeah, literally.
So
All right,
this
next
pick for
one.
me
Bears.
is
Bears.
well, no, I still haven't. Well, wait your turn. Wait your turn.
Oh shit.
This is the Cardinals pick for me.
Oh, right.
I had them taking Dallas Turner out of a small school in somewhere down south. I don't know.
Vertigan.
I've never heard of it.
Yep.
Doa.
Yeah,
Blair.
I mean, Michael Gannon's just gonna. I think he just wants some defensive guys to play with. He was like, dude, that I can't even picture him taking like a wide receiver after that. Still, that video rings in my head of him going like shots, pew,
Shot,
pew,
yeah.
pew, 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 pew. I'm like, there's no way this guy's ever gonna run a competent offense at all. Like this team's gonna be terrible, and it'd be awesome if they could
Like they
get
weren't that
someone
bad.
They weren't that bad.
Yeah, they
It's
weren't
because
that bad.
Kyler Murray's awesome.
Yeah. They weren't terrible
Yes.
with Josh Dobbs. They weren't
But,
as
like,
bad as they
now-
thought they were going to be.
That was
now,
the Josh Dobbs.
like
Beat the Cowboys.
now, like you give him Marvin Harrison Jr. Like
Yeah, but he already
They could
had
be all right.
like really good DeAndre Hopkins, and they were
Yeah.
good though. They were good that year.
he didn't have Hopkins.
No,
Gannon?
yeah, he never had Hopkins. I don't
It
think.
was his first
Oh
year.
no, I didn't mean Gannon. I just meant
Oh.
Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So true. Now they have Hollywood Brown.
Right.
Who I think
Yeah, the Dallas Turner, the defensive pick makes sense there for Gannon. I feel like if Dallas Turner's available and if they do trade back, I feel like he would pick the best edge rusher.
Yeah. He's a difference maker. Saw it in every game this year. Like he was awesome this year. SEC Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I think him and Braswell led the SEC with like 89 pressures combined, something like that.
Is he going to be like the best defensive player in the draft? I don't. That's the first defensive.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
not
yeah,
heavy on defense, right?
I just don't think like I think there's a lot. I don't know if there's a lot of like high end stuff like you saw last year with Will Anderson, Jalen Carter, Tyree Wilson. But there's a lot of like I don't know.
B+.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Barmore's, which Barmore's a
Yeah.
really good player, but he went in the second round.
Yeah.
How about that kid from
Really-
Iowa?
Oh, the
he
white.
like isn't he supposed to be like a first round
DeJean?
pick?
Yeah, he
late
might.
first round pick.
I think he's like probably a first round corner,
Get
probably
that
like
kid
corner
running
number
routes.
4 or 5.
Get that kid
That's
running
crazy.
routes. I mean, what are we doing? Get
Yeah,
him
I
on the
think they
right
got
side of
another
the
one.
ball. Okay?
Yeah,
He would.
All right,
I mean,
Bears pick.
thank God. Thank God Bill Belichick is no longer the coach of the Patriots because that kid would be.
That
We would
would
trade
be-
up to the first overall pick and draft that kid.
Cooper.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'd be returning punts all day.
1,000,000%. All right, next pick.
Bears pick at 9.
Yep.
I went weird with this one. I think they're gonna go Jared Verse, the D end out of Florida State.
Florida State. Yeah.
Good player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Really good
I think
player.
you pair him with Montez Sweat and then Dweeberflus. Not bad there. Not bad there.
Eberflus.
No, Montez Sweat was awesome at the end of the year last year. I took Romo Dunze. I don't
Yeah.
know who's better between him or Malik Neighbors, but I just kind of flipped the coin.
It's a toss up.
Um,
I think you could
like
honestly
this-
put Odunze and Neighbors in the same tier as Marvin Harrison Jr.
that's crazy.
Like I know, like
They're both so good. If
I
it wasn't
believe
for
it, though.
Mars, everyone would
The
do it.
hype,
Yeah.
the hype around Marvin Harrison Jr. is unreal.
yeah.
The thing is, though,
so,
with those type of wide receivers, they hardly ever miss. So I think it's warranted. You know,
and I know, like I saw this the other day too. He's like, look at Marvin Harrison Jr.'s quarterback, and then look at the other two's quarterbacks, Penix, and then Jaden Daniels. Big
right.
drop off, huge drop.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're the Bears, like both of these drafts, I think aren't the worst ever. I mean,
No,
for me, you get
Dunze.
Romo Dunze. You have the 11th pick, and then like 3 other first round picks. For you, you get maybe
Caleb Williams and
one of the best
DN.
defensive players in the draft. So
Who's
Yeah.
the other? Who did you pick? What did you do, Quinn? With the
I traded it to the Vikings
oh, right. So this is their first
for,
pick.
for
Gotcha.
their entire future.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
the Vikings pick in like 2 picks or whatever, so the Bears pick again. in
Yeah,
2
they
picks?
pick 11th, I think,
Gotcha.
but I only did the top 10 picks. So
Oh,
bummer.
gotcha.
yeah,
10.
10 is the Jets.
Jets. I have them taking the Olu Fashanu, the Penn State tackle.
Yep.
Just beef up the O line.
Good pick.
I had them
Not
trading.
you don't really need anything else.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Plus, with Rodgers, you want a guy to protect him.
Yeah.
I had him trading with Indianapolis, who would take Brock Bowers and Anthony
Damn.
Richardson, 2 guys.
Damn.
Yeah.
Guys, I think that'd be fun. They also,
Pat
I was looking at their,
McAfee would freak
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
yep. I was also looking at their tight end depth chart, and it was like it was like Mo Alley Cox.
Mo
and
Alley
then-
Cox.
It was one guy.
Yeah.
It was like Mo Alley Cox and
Yeah.
no one else. So they definitely could use a tight end.
Serviceable.
Yeah.
I thought Kobe Fleener was going to be there forever. Remember that guy?
Oh yeah.
From the
Sounds
Saints?
familiar.
Yeah. What happened to that guy?
I don't know. I thought he was going to be awesome. But no.
With. That's that dude. That would be real exciting. 2 SEC dogs.